What's up guys, it's me Jack, and today we are in Croydon. So we are going to do the reverse, and I don't know what I'd say to that. I would not say this is complete night time, but you know, I'm just gonna get it over with, so yeah. Let's just do that. So yeah, today the official ETS2 1.59 is officially released, and yeah, I installed the update, but what I'm gonna have to do is not use Truckers MP for a bit, which is actually kind of annoying, because apparently, like, for Truckers MP to support it, it takes ages to do that, which is actually annoying personally. You know, so I might have to do some trips like way on my own, which is kind of depressing. Like, you know, it's a bit annoying. Like, we've been waiting for the update for Benelux, like, rehaul for quite long now. Oh, I wouldn't say long, but it's still quite a length of time. But yeah, that has just sort of happened, and yeah, it's officially released for single player. Multiplayer, not quite yet. So yeah, the file's approximately 3.7 gigabytes if you're downloading from Steam. You should be able to download it from Steam. Like, if you do Euro Truck and some third-party website, then yeah, you definitely got a virus. But you know, so yeah, it's approximately about 4 gigabytes ish, just a bit less than 4 gigabytes. Not very big. It's just like a sort of, it's like a sort of region improvement between Belgium and the Netherlands and Luxembourg. They're the places that have improved.
Oasis
so yeah,
Academy.
like, everything's pretty much all good. I'm a minute early. No.
Brockenhurst Road.
Okay, I'm a bit early, but whatever. Like, you better not be getting games like Euro Truck or Transport Fever or whatever via some shady third-party website. If they say like a free Transport Fever 2 or something, then yeah, never click on that. It's my online safety advice. Like, you know, there's a lot of pirated things out there as well, you know. A lot of things can be pirated, which means like, you know, it's not legally used. It's used like illegally for like for free in an illegal way. I think that's what pirated means, but something like that. But yeah, always use the official Steam, and you have to pay for it. Like, that's just how it works, unfortunately. Like, it is a business after all, games, really. So like, it kind of, you should pay just for the standard price. But I do not agree with having a lot of DLCs. Like, DLCs are like a huge barrier between like the luxurious side of like a certain game and the more standard, quite basic side. For example, like Euro Truck Sim, they have a lot of DLCs, but like the base map, it's a bit like, it's very basic. Like, the best place that I would advise going is like Switzerland, Austria, maybe Italy and Germany. There's slightly better areas of the base game map. Compare that to the DLCs, like the modern DLCs. They are essentially the really
367
primed ones, you know.
2 West Croydon.
Like, there's a lot going on in these DLCs, so yeah. But it is a little bit annoying, so I personally think that, you know, all they do for like updates and stuff, they mostly just get the new stuff for a certain price. Like, and another advice, please don't buy them when they're full price. Like, you know, there are apparently quite a lot of discounts per year, loads of discounts, like in a certain times of the year. It's kind of frequent if you think about it. It's quite frequent apparently, and you know, they're actually quite cheap, you know. It's quite good. Like, it's worth getting your DLCs around that time. Like, I might be thinking I probably might buy some DLCs. Well, pretty much maybe all of them. Maybe, possibly all DLCs for Euro Truck. Like, or at least most of them. And that would actually be apparently quite cheap from 22nd of July. If we participate apparently on the Train Fest, which is a really eventful thing on simulation games. Like, Euro Truck's apparently also oftenly involved in it, so yeah, I'm honestly kind of excited for it.
West
You
Croydon.
know, like the best DLCs really is, I think it's the Balkans DLC. Like that, they are generally the best ones. Or Greece, I think. Obviously, the new ones are always the best, really. So, you know, it's all good. I'm mostly just gonna get the basic maps, like maybe like France, Italy, Spain, or Iberia,
Canning Road.
and going east. I might, and maybe Road to the Black Sea. They might be the ones I get, but you never know. I might want more. So, like, there are loads of DLCs, and you know they really are attractive. You know, it's a lot to get.
West Croydon.
But it is still a little unfair that currently the base game players do just get the really boring, quite small, well, can feel quite small-ish basic map. The worst part is really the UK.
Moreland Road.
Like, apparently that literally was the first map created in the old UK Truck Sim or whatever they did. I think it was even way before I was even born. Like, Euro Truck apparently released in 2012. But is it still the same game, or was UK Truck Sim essentially way before 2012? I think it is. Apparently, I'm pretty sure it did say it was 2008 it did that. To around 2008 apparently, according to AI, but no, it's a little bit odd. Like, why would the game developers of SCS just, you know, completely neglect or leave behind the really desperately needing like upgrade? They are currently revamping the UK. There is literally a whole teams of it. There's literally teams of people actually working on it. Like, apparently roughly 30 developers per, like, England, Scotland and Wales. They're doing about 30 people each, which is quite a lot. It is quite a hell of a lot. Like, 90 out of roughly 300 employees are doing that job. It's a lot. Is it 90? I think I was 30 the total amount of people working on the UK. I don't know actually. I might just be 30 each. Maybe it's 10 per section. I might be mistaking myself a little bit there. So yeah, don't get your hopes up. You know, don't rely on my faults of information.
367.
367.
West Croydon.
West Croydon. So yeah, this week we are going to do Nimble Rails, Transport 52, Restaurant Taco 3, and Supermarket Sim this week in the weekend. So yeah, look forward for that. So scan, there you go, seamless. But you know, apparently when they are in full discount Euro Truck DLCs, they are pretty damn cheap, and to get pretty much all of them costs approximately, apparently according to AI, again I rely on AI quite a lot for some reason, it's like, apparently to get all of them it's roughly about 60 quid, apparently. Might be wrong completely, but yeah, I don't really know. They give rough estimates. But I think either way, my birthday money, it does feel like enough, maybe. 60 quid. Feels good. Hey, move. You're just teleporting, lass and lad. What you doing? Watch out! I'm like a reckless driver right now. Think about it. Literally, I'm a reckless driver. Wow.
East Croydon Station.
Really went through these lights. Hey! Hey! Move! You're on the wrong side of the road. They literally were then. Bloody hell, yeah. East Croydon Station. Retourne. Dingle.
367.
That's a lot of people getting off then.
West Croydon.
West Croydon. Croydon Town Centre, that'll be us eventually. Yeah, still like a minute early. We really are just early for some reason. You know, I think we went a bit quick. You know, pretty damn quick. But like the reason why I couldn't, or why I didn't, like why I'm recording this vid today, I was actually thinking since like before checking out Truckers MP, I was going to actually do a full route from Verona in Italy in the base game map to, you know, somewhere in Belgium or the Netherlands. But like, you know, Truckers MP and that does not support it yet. It's not compatible to it, so I'm gonna have to wait a while. So I decided to actually just cancel the old plan and then just do this video. You know, half the time I just don't feel too bothered to do everything. Like I might just, you know, do it eventually. You know, I don't promise everything to be uploaded by like every single time, because there's just days I might just want to do what I want to do, not just relying on the channel. You know, this channel is for the sole purpose of just, I don't really know really, but just be myself. Just maybe for memories and stuff, you know, like, you know, it's like, it's cool to actually see a video that is old at times, and you know, see what the progress I've made, and some other people maybe to see as well, so I feel known, I guess. I don't really know. In some way I just feel good, but like half the time it's a little bit, it feels like a chore sometimes. Like, I do make a schedule. I will have addressed it a few times when I made some videos, but like when I have to do a certain game that I just don't feel like doing today, I usually just get through it. Like for example, like on my Nimby Rails video, the episode where we expanded to Newcastle, I literally was just exhausted. I weren't bothered. Like I just couldn't engage. So like, you know, it is quite difficult at times. Like, I want to just do whatever I feel like doing. So yeah, again, what I might do sometimes is I might just have a week break after I do my, like after, once I've done this weekend, that's when I'll take a week break, and then I'll start making videos on that next week. So essentially, I'm going to completely change how my upload schedule works, just because, you know, for my own sake, my own sanity. Like, you know, it makes a bit more sense. Like, people should be able to have a break, you know, so it feels less like a chore. So yeah. So I can actually have time to play games like Euro Truck or Microsoft Flight Simulator without recordings just going in and out, like interrupting my sort of progress, you know. So I'm actually able to enjoy long trips and stuff. You know, actually do flights that are quite long without any interruption or without time being taken because of uploading a vid. So yeah, I am just being a bit brutally honest, but like, it is something I do sort of need to address a little bit. So yeah, and this is it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys on Friday. I'll do Nimby Rails on Friday, and then on Saturday Transport Fever and Restaurant Tycoon 3, and Sunday or should I do maybe tomorrow Nimby Rails? Ooh, I technically could. Like, I could do Nimby Rails tomorrow, Transport Fever Friday, Saturday Restaurant Tycoon 3, then Sunday. To actually have a bit more of a break in between, so we don't have to make so many videos on a Saturday. Like, I can just take a break. Like, once I do one video, I'm done with it. Like, but the only time I will kind of have to do things differently is, you know, for doing Croydon SCR videos and OMSI vids, because they're kind of more, you know, they take more videos generally. Like obviously in Croydon and SCR and OMSI, there's always going to be one way and there's the other, so it's actually 6 videos in total in about 3 days. So like, my old schedule was obviously Thursday and Friday Croydon vids, Saturday and Sunday they are basically alternations of like SCR and OMSI. So like, I usually do OMSI before SCR, if I'm being honest. It's usually because SCR is, I don't know, I think doing OMSI first just feels a bit more interesting. I don't know, there are games I do prefer than others. Like, I prefer OMSI over SCR. Like, SCR personally is quite an interesting game, I would say. It's like, it's interesting really. Like, there are just a lot of things that eventually get really boring in SCR. I'm not planning to quit it. I'm not planning to quit SCR. I'm gonna try not to quit too many series in a row. But I am just sort of like expressing how I feel about certain games I do. Like, Croydon's not always bad, but it can feel repetitive. OMSI, I generally enjoy it, but there are sometimes points where I just feel like I just want it to be done eventually. And yeah, Nimby Rails, it can be quite a fun game, but sometimes quite an irritating game. Nimby Rails, like, it's personally, to me, it's very fun. Like, it's generally fun for doing fun, quite interesting lines. But some lines, they're just either really complicated or really hard to find, or just boring. Like, again, the Newcastle line we did on episode 32, I think, that was like torture. It felt like torture, that. Like, you know, I would have done. And again, there are also days where I'm just tired and I try to get things dealt with, you know, like a Croydon vid I did. You know, one of the Croydon vids, there have been quite a few Croydon vids at night where I just feel tired, or OMSI at times, and I just feel a little bit tired. I would just want to get it over with and get to bed. So that's just how it is. Like, not every single game I'm gonna crave for exactly. There are some games that I genuinely enjoy, like games like Transport Fever. I generally play it on my free time, like I've shown you my personal save, because I love it a lot. Like, it's an interesting game. Like, you can literally build your own network, and I can literally have my modern train mods. I just love it, you know. It's one of my favourite games I play on Steam. So is Microsoft Flight Sim, and I've actually started to really like Euro Truck more than I used to. I used to have a bit of a problem with Euro Truck in case of just the engine, I guess, with the way scenery looks in certain countries like the UK and stuff. I'm just gonna do that so it don't perceive me as literally, you know, froze. So yeah, it's kind of interesting. So yeah, Euro Truck. The UK did put me off a lot of times on Euro Truck. Like, I haven't installed it multiple times, I just stopped playing it multiple times. But when I decided to put myself somewhere different, like Munich is my main hub on Euro Truck right now, that made me like it a lot more, because Germany is a lot more, you know, modern, it's more complete, it's more dealt with than some of the other parts of the map, like France, like the sort of Benelux area. That was terrible, but until the update today, apparently it's amazing, it's modernized, it's up to DLC standards generally. But they are actually are planning to do a lot more with it. You know, it's kind of interesting, like, you know, once the UK like revamp releases, I'll be buzzing, I'll be so damn happy. Like, if they include like more towns. I might sound crazy though, what if they add Barnsley or Leeds? Well, they are adding Leeds apparently, Wakefield, you know, as many villages as possible, you know, to make the world feel alive, rather than just one straight motorway, or, you know, we want more scenic places, if you get what I mean. Not just like mirages. So yeah, I'm just gonna end the video here, so I hope you guys enjoyed this vid. Like and subscribe if you want to, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. So yeah, bye bye.